Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of Gene's Reviews. Movie reviews from just a regular dude. Okay. Thank you for all the views on my video last week, my very first video. And this is episode 2. I'm doing another movie from Netflix. This is considered a horror movie. Okay, it was written by Nicholas Pesce, and it was also directed by Nicholas Pesce. It stars Diana Agostini as Mother, Flora Diaz as Lucy, and Kika Magalhães is in the leading role as Francisca. And this is called The Eyes of My Mother. Okay, like I said, this is definitely a horror movie. It's, well, anyways, here's the synopsis. Francisca has been unfazed by death from an early age because her mother, formerly a surgeon in Portugal, imbued her with a thorough understanding of the human anatomy. When tragedy shatters her family's idyllic life in the countryside, her deep trauma gradually awakens some unique curiosities. As she grows up, her desire to connect with the world around her takes a distinctly dark form. This was released in November 18th, 2016 in the USA. Okay, to say that it takes a distinctly dark form is an understatement. This movie... Okay... Let's see, I didn't really care for this movie. It was a little bit too depressing for me. When I watch a horror movie, I want to be pumped up a little bit. I need to like the story. I like the acting in this movie, and it was very artfully shot. It was just way too depressing for me. It didn't leave me with a good feeling. It's not a movie that I would ever watch again. But like I said, it was really artfully shot. The acting was well done. So I started out pretty low with it. I started out at a 2 out of 5 on my 1 to 5 Netflix rating. Then I went up to about a 2.5, and I'm just going to go back down to a 2. I'm going to rate this a 2 as I really didn't care that much for it. But it's on Netflix. If you want to watch it, check it out. Also, my podcast recommend of the week is a podcast you can find on iTunes and everywhere else. It's another movie review podcast. It's horror movies, and it's called The Padded Room Podcast with your hosts Darian, the lovely Miss Monica, and Buddy. The thing I like about this podcast is you can tell that they're all friends. They all get along with each other. They seem to respect each other's opinion. What I hate most about podcasts that I've listened to in the past, and I don't listen to them anymore, especially a lot of the movie review podcasts, is a lot of these guys are very pretentious. And if you have an opinion that's different than theirs, they're going to argue with you about it and debate it. And I don't listen to a podcast to hear a bunch of arguing and debating, unless it's in fun. If you can tell that it's in fun and they're joking with each other, then that's fine. Some of these people, I don't think they really believe in what they're saying, whether they like the movie or dislike the movie. I think they're just doing it to be different from the other person so they can start an argument. I'm not into listening to a podcast for that. But I really like the Padded Room Podcast because, like I said, they're all friends. They're having fun when they're doing it. So I really enjoy listening to that with Darian, the lovely Miss Monica, and Buddy. So if you get a chance, check out the Padded Room Podcast. And if you're daring, I guess watch The Eyes of My Mother. Thank you. And thank you for joining me on episode 2. See you next time on episode 3 of Gene's Reviews. Have a good day.